All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform, where they giving a back-to-back updates on how things they be, on how things they shell for Biafra land and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Yes, do well to turn on your notifications so that you'll be able to get our news anytime we drop Bujum. You will be among the first set of people that will get our news. All right, my people, as the hot weather, and so we're going to give them back to back. Right now, another pillar covered by the PMBRGIE Simon Ekpa and Jokon. As recently, the installation of the voice of Biafra satellite TV is live, and you can watch PMBRGIE Simon Ekpa on your TV. Yes. It's a breaking. Biafrans in homeland are getting excited watching Voice of Biafra satellite TV. These Biafrans just forwarded this video to me in excitement. My people, there are videos already. There are people that are able to watch him live and direct. And so that is what it is. These are among the milestones that we keep climbing, or the PM keeps making, to make sure that we get recognized and we get to the extent we want to be at the moment. And my people, if you're being very sincere with every single thing that is happening, it means that we are actually moving forward. It means that there is actually hope for what we are actually doing. The fact that these things are working together and are working well at the moment, it should just make us understand that every single thing will work out as it should. And that is like the most important thing we should have in mind, that we are actually making moves, and the moves we are making are actually being successful one way or another. And that is the truth of the matter. The main thing is this, that one way is that the PM is doing what they need to. The Biafra Liberation Army also is doing what they're expected to do by also coming out and making moves like they should, protecting the lives of innocent Biafran like they should, and also going to give them the consequences of their action, because of course these people have done a lot of oppression towards us, and we cannot take it every time. We cannot take it and then they would not receive the comeback of whatever it is they've done. And people, one thing we have to have in mind is that these people are a devilish set of people. They are people that we should not even be relating with on a normal day. But then at this point, we have found ourselves in a situation of very dire situations that we cannot actually really understand the things that are going on. But then it will not stop us from keeping up with the movement. It will not stop us from moving forward with every single thing that we need to do. And that enjoins with every single thing we've ever done, and makes us come to the full-time understanding that we are not stopping now. We are not stopping anytime soon. We will keep on going to where we need to be. This particular movement, this particular course that we've gone on is not one that we'll think about and feel that it is just something we'll just leave at some point. No, this is one that it's a do or die affair for us, because we know the stakes. We know what would happen if we decide, or if we wake up one day and we decide not to do what is expected of us. It means that we are going to actually suffer the consequences in big ways. But then, that is what it is. At this particular point, we are very available and very, very ready to do whatever it is that is necessary for us to do. One of the things we should always have in mind is that no matter whatever it is that is happening right now, we are bound to actually make it. We are bound to actually do the needful things that would actually help us one way or another. And that is the truth of the matter. These particular milestones we keep climbing, these particular milestones we keep making moves at the end. It's very, very important that we make these moves. Yes, this one is coming from the PMBRGIE Simon Ekpa. He says here that the defense minister of Cameroon, Joseph Betty Asomo, have charged men of the intervention battalions with French anchoring BIR to eliminate pro-Biafra separatist militants at Bakassi Peninsula. My people, it's as if that they are looking for ways to just get us off the sweep us off the face of the planet. But my people, I am here to let you know that no matter what this set of people do, it is not going to work. We are not a set of people that are ready or that is ready to come around to misbehave. No, we are going to work till the end. We are going to make sure that every single thing we do would actually be impactful on every level. And that is one thing we are not going to stop doing. You see, the truth will always let people understand.
Okay, on that note, where Obasanjo himself just came out and made some kind of comments, my people. Yes, he just came out and made some kind of comments concerning the civil war. My people, it doesn't really concern us. This particular ex-president, we know during his time, of course, when he ruled in the military time and came back again and ruled again the second time, he had enough time to do whatever I don't know whatever he's saying. But then, of course, the most important thing for us to have in our minds on is that we ourselves as Biafrans must do the needful. Okay, my people, he's talking about the Biafra war. Let us see what he has said. He says here, Olusegun Obasanjo, the former president of Nigeria, recently spoke at the conference on youth leadership titled Opportunities for Peace, Roles of the Youths in Conflict Prevention in Africa. He called on youths to be advocates of conversation over violence, highlighting the critical role that youths play in promoting peace. My people, I made this thing recently. I say we cannot go down if you've not done the needful. We can Peace is not even an option right now. If people have decided not to give us what we want, if you've decided not to give us a Mazinam, the Kano have decided not to give us our Biafra freedom, our Biafra referendum, peace is not an option. And so whatever you say now in a conference might be true and will be moved by gullible people that do not know what the true movement for the Biafra army or the true movement for the Biafra is. They are the ones that might look into it. But the true people know the reason why we've been fighting this hard and we've been fighting for this long. And that is those are the people that will not give up or that will not be moved by these gullible speeches that he's making at this particular point. He said, according to Obasanjo's article, he said that the country has shown resiliency during the civil war by returning to the round table for settlement in spite of severe conflict. He exhorted the youths of today to adopt this mindset and convince those who lean violently to think twice. Additionally, he emphasizes the significance of fostering a culture of peace and empathy in the next generation. In Obasanjo's words, during the Civil War, we killed ourselves mercilessly and destroyed our best facilities, but we still came back to the round table to get the challenge resolved. Youth must develop the culture of peace, the culture of humanness, the culture of living the way God wants us to live. Okay, so now this is what he is advising them to do. But then to do what is needful, we Biafrans have always been people of peace. We have always wanted peace in our lives. Every single thing about us has always been about peace. We are not people of war. We do not want war. We have never ever wanted war. But then it is the situation people put us into that make us want to lean to war. Yeah, of course, that is the situation. We are not people of war. I don't know if he's trying to say that the war and everything that is happening now is how. No. The youths of nowadays, the Biafrans of nowadays, are leaning into war because that is what they have pushed us into. Because that is the situation they have pushed us into. We did not just wake up one day and decide to wake up and push ourselves into war. The reason why the Nigerian army and the Biafra Liberation Army, the BLA, are clashing 24/7 is because of the fact that they have refused to do the needful. They have refused to release our leader, Ohamadike Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, that is why we are leaning into war. They have refused also to give us what we've been asking for the longest of times after the civil war. I believe you me, if they have given us what they want instead of leaning into the civil war, my people, I do not think we would have been here by now. I believe everywhere we would have been on their own. They would have been on their own. And we would be where we are because, of course, there is no need for any war and we would be happy with our state. And by now, I believe you me, the kind of progress we would have made would not be one to even be trifled with. But of course, na so it dey be, na so it dey hot. Once you come for these conferences, they will just make it look like everything that is happening now is our fault, because violence is not the answer. Aneku, aneku, aneku. None of this is going to make the real Biafrans turn away from what is needful. The people that cannot be turned, cannot be swayed by these gullible talks, they know the real fight, and they are not going to give us. And so on that particular note, nothing of such can make us give up on our fight or stop doing whatever it is we've been doing ever since. And so because of that, we'll keep on fighting and doing the needful no matter what. So yes, my people, this is where we've come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.